Hello and welcome to Knights of the Game Table Masters, where we take two professional competitive Warhammer 40,000 players and have them compete to see who's best. In tonight's episode, we have Nick Nanavati playing with the Genestealer cult, going up against our local homeboy, Matt Ali and his 1,000 Sons. Who's gonna win? Watch the episode and find out. Now, before we get into the video, we want to give you an opportunity to get cheaper miniatures, learn how to paint them faster, and even learn some tournament tactics from the pros with our free guide from Knights of the Game Table. If you want access to this guide, all you have to do is look for the link in the description. And also don't forget that while you're watching the episode, you could win a start collecting box of your choice, just like this one. All you have to do is leave a comment down below and share the video, and you'll get entered into our monthly draw. So while you're getting your free guide and entering into our monthly draw, I'll get ready to see you in the game.
So the mission in this one is Vanguard deployment, mission 1 for ITC. So there's 6 objectives placed symmetrically throughout the table. You get 1 point for killing a unit in your turn, 1 point for holding an objective, 1 point for holding more objectives than your opponent through the whole battle round, and 1 for killing more units than him for each battle round. Additionally, there's like 3 secondaries you pick based on your opponent out of a list of like 10, and you get a bonus point if you hold all 5 objectives at the end of your turn. I chose Reaper, so I get 1 point for every 20 guys I kill. The Zangors have to come at me, and there's 60 guys right there. I picked Engineers, so he doesn't have much long-range shooting, so I can hopefully hide 10 guardsmen behind a wall and just have him exist and score me 4 points all game. And I picked Butcher's Bill because he's got a lot of small 5-man units. Hopefully I can get a couple of those in a turn. So we'll see how it all works out.
My objectives are Reaper, Headhunter, and Engineers.
All right, so now we're gonna roll for first turn.
Yeah. I will go second.
Oh, that is the choice. So unfortunately, Matt made me go first. He's a top-level player, and he values the power bottom. So I responded by putting my Hand Flamer unit, my 15 Acolytes, and my Aberrants in reserve. They don't have to show up by turn 3 since they've already been on the table. That's the FAQ rules for the blip. So hopefully I'm gonna outstress his ability to screen them out and kind of win the later half of the game since I'm not gonna win the beginning half of the game. I did push my guardsmen forward. 2 squads that aren't my engineer units are kind of being a screen, and one of them is also capturing objective with the backhand half of it. So if he wants to shoot them off, hopefully I'll be able to get into him next turn, trying to just get him to loosen up his formation a bit. My Aberrants ran behind a wall with some character support, and aside from that, I just made sure my screens were all set, so that way if he wants to Dark Matter Crystal into me turn 1, he's not going to be able to get anything good. Psychic phase, I'll do Might from Beyond from this guy into the Aberrants.
Okay.
Fails, that's fine. So that was the end of my turn 1, super quick. I just cast the power and it failed. I don't mind. Genestealer cult turn 1s are usually just hiding. Since I had to go first, I ran and I'm continuing to hide. Let's see what Matt does. Hopefully he makes openings for me for when I deep strike in turn 2.
So in my movement phase, I pretty much moved up the rubrics. This unit advanced just to make sure to get on the objective. I put him out there to put objectives to kind of screen out everything that's not his 3-inch deep striker. Ideally, we'll see how that works out. Keep back at the imprints because I don't want to get him shot by a pistol due to the face. So move the prince back here just because he's the only one that can't really hide, who doesn't want to get shot in the face with a pistol. He doesn't like that. Move the Zangors back a little bit just to ideally stay out of range of his max range charge of that, as well as any kind of shenanigans of him coming in with like a 6-inch move from his advance, or when he comes in. We'll see how it comes out. It's all theoretical so far, so we're going to go into the psychic phase. I'm going to start with casting Gaze of Fate on my demon prince.
Yep.
Very good. Nice in there. It will go off on a 6. Goes off. Gives me a reroll the rest of the rounds. Next up, I'm going to cast +1 invul on this middle squad. No bonuses on this. 8 will go off on a 6. Ahriman's going to cast Glamour of Zenith at a +1. 8 will go off. And last, I'm going to cast Prescience on this squad that actually has ranger stuff.
Yep.
8 will go off. I'm going to go to the shooting phase. We'll start here, shooting a single bolt gun.
Oh man.
At a dude man. It will hit.
The dude.
It will do nothing. He was too tough. He was too tough.
Too strong.
Over here, 4 bolt shots at your aberrants.
Aberrants, okay.
They will hit thanks to prescience.
Yep. That's 4.
T4. You will have 4 saves,
moves.
-2.
So 6 up saves and cover. And 5 up feeling pain. It's going to be 1 dead.
All right.
Good start.
That counts as first blood in my mind.
Yeah, right?
There's no other shooting, I believe. Let's make sure they're not bizarrely within 24 of these guys.
Nope.
Nope. You're good. Yeah, that's the end of my phase.
Cool.
All right. So I ended up killing 1 model, which was 1 more than my opponent. That's a victory.
It's a moral victory.
For now, I'm just kind of jockeying for position. I'm staying in defensive stance. I'm equally on objectives, and I'm just going to try to wait for him to commit before I really move out. And the score is 1-1.
So Matt's got me in a very stalematy position, but unfortunately, he's got bottom turn, so he's going to be able to eventually leverage that out to his advantage over the long game. So being the top player, I have to do something in order to break this stalemate. So I decided to bring in a very minimalistic amount. I just brought in some acolytes. They're going to try a deep strike charge, some Thousand Suns. I use perfect ambush, so I make sure I don't fail. Hopefully I'll be able to roll a nice charge and maybe get the bonus point this turn if I get really lucky. Aside from that, I just moved the guardsmen up here, moved those guardsmen over there to complete my screen, brought some characters in, the Clamavis, the Icon Ward, and the Primus in order to make sure my acolytes go off properly. And then I just positioned my Patriarchs so that they're not in deny range. It's really just trying to break the tension, break the staring contest, force Matt into making a move, and then hopefully I can make some plays on a later turn. So we're gonna do some powers. He is going to Might from Beyond the Acolytes, passed on a 9, +1. He will Psychic Simulates the Aberrants from this guy. Passed on a 7, they advance and charge and fight first. We're all gonna shoot this squad, 15 shots. 14 and 1 blasting charge. There's 5 more shots. 4 is to hit, 5 to hit. Three saves.
They love it.
I love it. All right. Wraps up our enormous shooting phase. We're gonna just charge. We'll charge this unit. Forgot you had
So
it.
the bolters. Yeah, pretty good roll.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Bad.
3 dead.
3 dead.
AP2.
Yep. 6 up yellow pain for my banner. 2 go down.
All right. The flame pistol.
Yep.
2 shots. 1 more.
1 more. 6 up yellow pain. 1 more. Not too shabby. So how far is my charge? It's gonna be a 7-inch charge because I add 2. So I'm gonna activate this unit, they're gonna pile in. 4 saws hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Not great hits, 2s to wound though. And re-rolling 1s for my Primus. It's gonna be 7 wounds, minus 4, AP, 2 damage.
Okay. 5 ups. 4 dead.
4 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular guys. 3 rolling 1s. Strength 4. I need 4s. So this is 1 damage, AP minus. You have a 3 if you roll 4. So these are AP minus 4, 1 damage. And then 6 AP minus.
All right, 4 and 6.
Yep, 4 and 6.
I believe. Oh, he's very, very dead.
Okay. Pile in like that. So that was my turn 2. I made my ambush charge. I killed the Rubric Marine squad. I overkilled the crap out of it. I wanted to roll a really high charge, like a 10-inch or so would have gotten me there. If I had done that, I would have been able to actually contest the 2 objectives that Matt's on, my unit's going to die either way, but that would have gotten me the bonus point in this mission too. Fortunately, I only rolled a 7. It happens. I basically traded my unit for his unit, so we're going to be even on kill and kill more. But at least this way, I started to break his screen a little bit, and I'm forcing him to send more squads out to maintain his position.
Okay, movements. So all I did is I moved 1 squad of rubrics down here, moved my Zangors back a little bit for the charge is probably going to be coming, and I moved my Demon Prince up here, just so he can throw out some powers, I guess. Let's go Psychics.
Yep.
We're going to do Gaze of Fate. It'll go off. I'll spend 1 command point to get +2 to cast on my next power.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Warp Time on the rubrics.
Yep.
And it will go off.
Yep.
Okay.
And do I steal your command point?
No, I don't steal my command point.
I do!
No. Okay, so they are going to advance again.
Same 6.
Same 6.
Very nice.
I think they're within 9 of him. I was just going to finagle it. All right, yeah, they're just within 9. I'm going to use the power I never get to use. Gift of Chaos. It will go off.
Yep.
And I have to beat your toughness.
Beat my toughness, yep.
Yeah, that was fun, though. Next up, he will smite.
Yep.
It will go off into 2. We're going to do the top squad with a baby smite.
Yep.
For 1 damage. The next top squad for 1 damage. The middle squad will smite for 1 damage. The squad next to the Genestealer cult, Genestealers, will cast for 1 damage. We're going to throw the +1 invul on my Demon Prince.
Yep.
It will go off. Yep. We're going to cast the -1 to be hit power on the Zangors.
Yep.
It will go off.
Nice.
We are going to prescience the middle rain squad.
Yep.
Oops. Extra dice. It will go off. That'll be it for the psychic phase.
Okay.
All right, starting with the back squad, we will fire using the bolter drill at these guys over here.
Yep.
8 shots. 3 rolling 1s for all of my sergeants in there.
Yep.
Never mind. 3s. We'll kill, 5 dead. The front squad of them are going to do the same thing. That's the only thing they're probably in range of. They will all hit needlessly.
Yep. You're going to need it.
They're very dead. Yeah. 1 model is... I have a needless amount of command points, so we're going to spend 1 to get +1 to wound for my 4 Marines shooting at this guardsman squad. So 2s.
Yep.
Yeah, everything hits. Cool. And 2s. So 7, AP2.
3, 4, 5, 6. Did you kill one before?
No, I don't think so. All right, so my return was to move these guys up again, shoot off all these guys, pick off some of these dudes, and just set up for his turn 3, where the majority of his army will come in. Perfect. So we are dead tied at 4-4. We're pretty much exact. We both have engineers. We both have the exact same 3 points. We're going toe for toe.
Slow and steady. So my turn 3 was really big. I had to bring in almost all of my reserves, except for I was able to keep the Flamer Acolytes and the other unit of Acolytes out. I moved my screen up a little bit here. I moved my screen up a little bit there. Deep struck 2 new squads of guardsmen. Big thing I did was move and advance the aberrants forward. Hopefully I pass Psychic Stimulus. I'm out of deny range because I pre-measured that. If I make that, it's going to be really big. Aside from that, I just dropped in some Kellamorphs to do some shooting and advance my Patriarchs forward. Set myself up for screens really well on the next turn because he's got 30 Zangors coming in and he's got the Dark Matter Crystal still. So I really needed to layer my screening throughout the game. If I make my next charge, if I make my charge this turn and it goes the way I want, I should be in a good spot, but if not, we'll see. So the guy out of deny range, Psychic Stimulus here. Passes.
Yeah, right? You're like, please don't do this to me.
It's always such a bug punch.
You're outside of 12, I assume? Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna Might from beyond them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very disappointing turn if he failed it.
Yeah, Might does fail.
Yeah, okay. Meh.
I'm gonna command point reroll it.
Okay.
Do I get it? I do. I rolled a 1 and a 2 to start. Do I get the command point back? I do, so it's
Do I
3.
get the command point? No.
Nice. And the Magus will do Mass Hypnosis on those Rubric Marines, which fails. That's so shooting phase. We're gonna start with this counter morph.
Okay.
Do the shots one at a time because that's the way you can do them. Hits. Doesn't wound. Next shot. Hits. Doesn't wound. Third shot. Hits. 1 save at -1. 2 damage.
Yep. Good.
Yep. Fourth shot. Hits. Doesn't wound. Fifth shot. Misses. Sixth shot. Hits. Wounds. 1 save -1. 2 damage.
Guys.
All right. So for my 5 next shots, I reroll 1 to the hit. That was the point of that.
Oh, don't you mean 4 next shots?
So I actually rolled 4 1s here, so
Yeah.
it does matter a lot that I
Yeah.
did it that way. Rerolling 4 more hits. Forced to wound. 1 whole save. Come on, it's 1.
We'll kill another.
Yep.
2 dead.
Guardsmen will shoot. No one's in rapid fire. 8 have line of sight, so 8 long shots there. Maybe I'll plank a couple. Whatever wounds count in this moment. 4 hits. 2 saves.
All right.
Got
dice.
one. Over here, we're not going to shoot because I don't want to make my charge any worse. So that's just going to bring us to assault. Aberrants are going to charge both of these squads.
Okay. Let's do overwatches. I only have bolters.
Yep.
First squad. Nothing.
Okay.
And 1. 1. Yeah.
No armor, 4 feeling pain. Takes a wound. And I go 6 inches. I'm going to activate this unit. They're going to pile in. We're going to fight these 6 into this squad. 2 stop signs. Hitting on 2s for the Primus. Strength 14. Maybe it's 16. Doesn't make a difference. -1, 2 damage each is going to be 12 4-ups.
All right. Oh, look, they're down.
There. And now we're going to consolidate. Do they owe me morale?
What's up?
Killed 3 here. Do they owe me morale?
Yeah. They hit.
Yep.
You're not Imperium. You look Imperium. It will count.
Do they? 3
3
wounds, though.
saves, yeah.
Yep. 5 up armor. Nope. 4 feeling pain. 1 wound will kill that one guy. All right.
But I do need a morale test.
Yes.
And they're good.
So my plan worked. I passed psychic stimulus, thankfully. I used the command point from Might Beyond Me, passed it. I charged in such a way where I declared 2 squads, but only piled in, consolidated in a way such that I can fight one. I killed it, and then I consolidated and trapped the other. So now there's 5 Rubric Marines locked in close combat with my Aberrants. They're unable to fall back. Hopefully he doesn't smite too many of them. I did give myself a 4 feel of pain to try to mitigate some of that. They're also being a very awesome forward screen for me. I successfully managed to keep them with range of the Primus and the Patriarch as well. So all of that went pretty much perfectly. Couldn't have asked for a better turn there. Hopefully the smites don't kill me too bad and I get to break some initiative here. For scoring, I held an objective, I killed a unit, and I got another engineer points. Now it's 7-4 going in at bottom of turn 3.
The recap for the movement. I moved up the first Zangar unit, second Zangar unit dropped in behind him. They're sitting in the building. All the Psychers jumped up. We're gonna start smiting some dudes. Everything I have is on the table, so I gotta fight back against the Swarm. He's got more stuff in reserves. We're gonna see how this turns out. To start off with, we're gonna cast Keys of Fate.
Yep.
Which will go off. I'm gonna spend 1 command point to cast Warp Time with a +2.
Yep.
It will definitely go off.
Yep.
Let's just kind of backs up with them. These dudes. Okay, that was the important one. Next up, we are going to cast the +1 invul on that unit.
Yep.
Goes
Yep.
off. We're going to cast -1 to hit on that unit. Will go off. I will take the perils. It does. 1 wound to Ahriman.
By that unit, you mean the 2-man right here, right?
Absolutely. And then we are going to pressure that unit. Do I care about that much? No, not really. No, they should do plenty fine without the buff.
Probably.
If they're not going to hit too much, to be honest. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's not going to be that many guys.
Okay. So next up, we're going to cast, what's next most important? Infernal Gateway. We're going to cast an Infernal Gateway.
Nice. Oh, very smart.
Yes. It will actually go off.
Yep.
So it's going to hit over here, hitting both of our units.
Yep.
Against your guys. 3.
4 feel no pain. 1 guy dies.
Against my unit.
Yep.
Roll the 3. For a few times, I wanted to hit myself really hard.
Excellent move.
Anything but a 1 would have been good. Yeah. It's like, please kill my Gotner Rubik's.
Yeah.
Okay. His next one will be. I have to roll 5 for that. He'll just smite. That's fine on him. Yeah, I don't want to use gift on you. Smite.
Yep.
Goes off.
Okay.
For 3.
1 more guy.
So he's done. Ahriman has 1 more cast. Ahriman will smite. It will perils again for him.
Okay.
He will hurt himself for 1 more.
Nice.
Yeah, at least he's done for now.
Yep.
It will do 4.
4. Feel no pains. 1 wound.
Okay.
Is that 4 up?
Ahriman's done. I don't think I have 24 inches to do much of shenanigans. Not really. Okay. This Terminator will cast Smite successfully.
Yep.
For 3.
Another guy. One carries over.
All right. Next up, he will do the targeted smite into, I guess, the same unit. Why not? Goes off.
Yep.
3 dice, 4s, 2 wounds.
Got another one. 4 feeling pain.
Yeah.
Not paying off.
Zenich Firestorm guy. All right. Zenich Firestorm into them. Doesn't go off. Smite from the second Terminator Lord goes off.
Yep.
For 1.
Yep. Good.
Okay. The big bird is gonna get his smite out of the way.
Yep.
Goes off for 2.
Got another one.
Terminator Lord will heal Ahriman. Actually, he'll smite real quick so he doesn't kill himself. Goes off.
Yep. Impressive.
3.
3. Another guy eats it.
Next, he's gonna heal Ahriman successfully
Yep.
for 1.
I netted a wound.
Yeah, no. All right. So this casted. I got the 2 babies left. Yep. They will do their baby smite for 1.
Okay. Good.
The squad back there will smite for 1. The squad down there is gonna smite for nothing. The 1 squad up here will smite for 1.
Good.
All right. That will end that phase.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to shooting. The Stormbolter off of that Terminator.
Yep.
Actually, we'll start with the furthest back, but if he's even in range. I don't think he meant. Oh, no, he's in. Okay. Furthest back one. He rerolls 1s. Doesn't help. 1. Second Terminator Lord, same thing. Yeah, rerolls 1s. Nope. 2 saves. Oh, I guess nothing. This guy, Bolter, these guys. Right. Will hit. 2 saves, -1.
Cover.
These guys will shoot, I guess, right here. And we'll hit him with the flame pistol. Why not?
Yep.
Flame pistol. Oh, shit. 5 shots.
Yep.
2 saves.
2 saves. AP2.
AP2.
4 feel no pain. Kill that guy.
And Bolter, this guy. It's 2 saves. Oh, yeah. 2, oh, no, just. Oh, yeah, 2 6-ups. You're covered. What I'm talking about. Let's go to charges.
Yep.
These guys will charge that lone dude.
Yep.
The poor dude.
Poor guy.
They're going 11 in all.
They're making it.
They are making it. It's not to play this game. Actually, I can go out a little more. Let's go to the combat phase.
Yep.
They activate, one guy swings.
Yep.
One hit. One save, -1.
5 up armor or 6 up armor.
Yep.
And 4 feeling pain. He's good.
Okay.
You get to consolidate.
Oh, he's gonna run away.
Yeah.
I just realized that. So consolidation.
You're gonna have to travel.
Yeah, it won't matter. Yeah, I just realized you run away.
Okay. He will swing back.
Sadness.
I am with beyond. Not longer than 2's to hit range, so 3's to hit. And you're -1, right?
-1, yeah.
So 3 hits only. Strength 12 2s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 dead.
And my tail. Missed.
3 guys die. Boop, boop. Yeah, we'll keep him dead.
I lost a bunch. I'm gonna spend 2 to stick around.
Okay. I don't know what shenanigans you got. Morale for my guys. They're good. The Marine are good. Okay. I scored 1 Headhunter, 1 Engineers, 1 Reaper, not Headhunter, and 1 for holding something. And he currently has 1 extra point for killing more than me. Score is 8 to 7, his favor right now.
So that was the end of my turn 4 movement phase. My guardsmen moved forward, my Calormorphs moved forward to snipe out these last 2 Marines. I brought in my Aberrants, my next squad last turn, they moved forward, getting ready to charge these Zangors. Aside from that, my characters just positioned, fill out my screens. I hid the small squads of guardsmen that he shot up last turn to deny those points later on. And I'm really just trying to screen out as much as possible and maintain my board presence here. Psychic phase, Might from Beyond on the Aberrants. Fails. I'm gonna use a command point on the 1, which does pass because I have the familiar for +1 to cast.
Right.
Do I get it back? I do.
Do I get your command point?
Yep.
No.
The Magus is gonna mass hypnosis the Zangors,
Okay.
which passes on an 8. You can try to stop it.
Okay. Ahriman will try to deny that.
Yep.
I will command point the 2.
Okay.
Why not? Go off an 8, yeah. So I get it.
So they're -1 hit and fight last.
Yep.
My Patriarch will do Psychic Stimulus onto my Aberrants, which passes on a 9. You can also try to stop that one.
Try to deny it. On a 10 for Merriman.
Yep, pretty good. Okay. Shooting, we're gonna do the Kellamorph with his 1,000 Suns. First shot, hits, wounds, that's you. 1 wound.
Good.
Second shot, hits, wounds. Kills the guy.
Guys.
So 2 shots have been resolved, 4 more shots, 4 more hits, so it's gonna be 6 more shots. Rerolling 1s for these, still misses. And it's gonna be a total of 9 hits and 4's to wound. Only 2.
2? Okay.
Got 'em both.
Yeah.
The other Kellamorph will shoot the 2-man in cover. First shot hits, wounds.
Okay. I don't know shooting what, but he's good.
Next shot hits, wounds.
Okay.
Got 1.
Yep, got 1.
4 more shots,
Doesn't matter. There's 2 guys.
rerolling 1s, and then it turns into 6 more shots. Rerolling 1s.
I don't know who's shooting what. Oh, that camera.
It's this
Okay, yeah, I
Kellamorph
see
goes
him.
to- Yep. He snuck over. 4s cocked. It's gonna be 6 wounds, -1, 2 damage.
He's definitely gone.
Yep. These guardsmen will shoot this squad. 4, 8, 9. Yeah, you get used to it. 4 hits, 5's to wound. 1 save.
Good.
Okay. That's gonna be it for shooting, so I'm gonna go to assaults. My Aberrants are gonna declare these Angors.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it on a healthy 7. And my Guardsmen will also charge the Zangors. And they make it on a 6.
All right.
The Aberrants, with Might from Beyond and Primus, will be hitting on 3s Wounding on 3s and 2s.
Okay.
The stop signs. These wound on 2s.
They're -1 to hit from hitting you, right?
That's what it will be 2s. And reroll 1s to wound because I declared that squad with my Primus. 5, 10, 11 saves so far.
Okay. 5.
7, 8. 3s here with the picks.
I guess they have a +1 base.
Yeah, they hit on 2s if they're near the Primus.
Oh, okay.
And wound on strength 6, strength 7 with my
3s.
Reroll 1s, a lot of 2s though.
Yep. But get some reroll ones. Oh yeah, you picked that
I
earlier.
picked that unit. 5, 10, 11 saves.
3 dot.
Yep. I have my 2 tails and a whole bunch of rending claws. 2 tails, both miss.
I might be taking. There might be some of the other squad right now. I'll have to count them in a second.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s.
Which one's this one?
3s. This is rending claws.
Oh, okay.
Same unit.
Don't use this. They have more attacks.
Unbelievable on attacks. Really good ones there. 5, 10, 14.
Okay. 5 more.
Good saves.
Yeah. I need to figure out. So those
One more
4
of these.
die, and then 1 more.
Got it.
There we go.
Okay. So 3 guardsmen are going to activate next. You have fight last, so you can't interrupt.
I really can't interrupt at all.
You can't interrupt.
Is it? I can't use it on that?
Yep.
What kind of stupid thing is that?
Passive Gnosis is crazy. 1 hit. 1 armor save.
You're hitting on 5s, right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
And the last aberrant that you grabbed last turn,
Oh yeah.
4 hits. He's not within range of the Primus, so 3 hits. Strength 10, so 2s. 3. Strength 12. 2's on it, right? 2 more.
2.
And his tail hits and wounds 1 more save. Okay. So that is all of my attacks.
All right. I'm gonna spend 1 command point to give him +1 to wounds.
Yep.
They activate 4, 5, 6 punching here, 3 punching here. Yeah, 6 and 3.
Yep.
Sergeant, this cool dude with the green sword. So I'll punch into this aberrant.
Yep.
4s. And 3s. He has 4 saves. -1.
Yep. The one guy,
Yep.
6 ups and 5 ups. And he looks with 1 wound left.
All right. 6 on the other squad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4s. And 3s. Yeah, 3s into aberrants. 6 saves.
6 saves. 6 ups. And 5 ups. 2 more good.
2 more good.
So I'm going to spend 3 command points to fight again with my aberrants.
I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could do it first.
2 stop signs.
Okay.
There's 9 guys left in your squad.
Yes.
3's to hit. 2's to wounded rolling. Five, 10, 12 saves.
4. Oh, sorry, 5.
Yep.
4 left.
3, 4, 5, 6 picks. 3s. 3s, you're rolling 1s. 4, 8, 10 more.
3 die.
Yep.
1 guy randomly alive.
I got more. Rending claws.
Oh, yeah. God. That's such a silly amount.
It's done. 4s, or sorry, 3s, rerolling 1s to wound. 3s. Cut. 1s. 6, 11 wounds. And I
you're
have
saying.
2 tails if you survive that.
There's a shit. It doesn't even make sense. They're dead.
He's dead.
back there.
So that was a good turn. I finished off the two-man Rubik Marine squads, my Kellermorphs, and my Aberrants fought twice and killed a 28-man Zangor unit that were fully buffed with -1, 8, and 4 warp invulns. I scored a point for killing something, holding something. I got the bonus point because I'm on 5 objectives. I got my first sweeper point, and I'm only 2 models away from another one. I got my first Butcher's Bill, and I got my 3rd Engineer. So the total is going to be 3, 6, 9, 13, 14 to 7 me.
End of movement. Pretty much just committing to everything right now. We'll see how it goes. All right, so Psychic.
Yep.
I guess I can skip it. So Gaze of Fate goes off with 11.
Yep.
Ahriman will cast Invul on those guys, the bird people. I guess we'll gaze it.
Yep.
It's really important. Fails.
Fails. Okay.
Do a command point into it? No, that's fine. Ahriman will give -1 to hit on them successfully.
Yep, I will try to block it with
Go
Magus. I blocked it on 9.
Okay. +1 hit on them. It goes off with a +1.
Yeah, I'll try to stop this.
Okay. No. Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 command point to give that guy warp time back there.
Yep.
It will go off. Okay.
Not punished.
You save me points.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with this guy's smite real quick. I need him to die. It will smite for 3.
Yep. Kills him?
Kills him. All right. Okay, next up, he will do, I guess, a target smite on this guy in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Goes off.
Yep.
Speech Firestorm. Doing 1.
1 mortal, 3 left.
1 mortal. Going next guy, he will do a target smite into him. Goes off.
Yep.
All right, he will smite for nothing.
Yep.
Guy next to him will smite for 1. This is over here, so it doesn't matter. This guy will do a baby smite.
Yep.
For 1 more into that squad.
Okay.
He'll do his smite real quick.
Yep.
It fails.
Yep.
Ahriman will do his shoot smite for 1. Oh, well, that's lower than that. For 3 for an Ahriman. He's gonna spend 1 to get +1 to cast. He'll Infernal Gateway. Doesn't really matter, I guess. He'll go off hitting, I guess, that guy. Oh yeah, it's just him. Yeah, just doesn't even matter. I should have smited first. That's what I was supposed to do. So yeah, no, it's my mistake. He'll smite, which would have killed him. Instead, it's gonna do.
I'll try to stop it.
Yeah, 3.
This guy stopped it, so it doesn't matter.
Didn't matter. Okay, good. Thank you. Say thank you for saving me from my.
Yep.
Yes. I think that's all of my stuff. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go to shooting.
Yep.
This guy's gonna bolter into those guys.
Yep.
3s. For 3 of them.
3.
-2.
1, then 2 cover saves, 2 dead.
Hail. The next one's gonna fire into it.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Massive failure. Third one's gonna fire into it. Why not? Why not? 3.
3 where?
Same guards, yeah.
Got him.
Got him. This dude can't see anything.
Closer,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so I can't do anything there. Over here, he's going to shoot his warp bolter at him.
Yep.
1 save.
6 up in cover and 5 feel pain.
That's 2 damage. Ahriman will bolt pistol him.
Yep.
Hits nothing.
Yep.
Okay, he will warp bolter those dudes. Why not?
The guard me.
Actually, this guy. Why these guys? Screw that.
Yeah.
They thought they were safe.
They did
1
think they
save.
were safe.
-1.
Yep.
It just
minus
-1. These guys will shoot, I guess, 3 bolters at those guys.
Yep. 2 hits.
No rerolls. No, I think they're just out. 2 saves, -2.
6 ups and 5 ups. 1 wound kills that guy.
Okay, let's go to charges, I guess.
Yep.
Now you have minimal guns, so these guys, I guess they will charge everything. But I guess we're not going to charge those 2 guys.
Not those 2?
Yeah,
So all this.
Yep, and we'll get the guardsmen there. Yeah, why not?
You actually can't.
Oh, man, these guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that good?
It's hard to say.
You just tell me.
I don't know. I can't tell.
4 up. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Good. Okay. So it'll be them too.
Okay. So 1 in rapid fire then, and
Yep.
3 more. So that's 5 pistols. He's got a pistol. 6 whole pistol. No.
Okay. Charge range. Real.
Tap. Oh, you got to make the first model get with a
Okay.
wrench.
Fair enough. Oh, somebody I guess I
Somebody.
charged. Okay.
And then everyone else has to go. It's not gonna matter.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Just it
Oh,
could,
is he
it
within
could-
12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot me.
Calamorph 2, 6 shots. No hits. So you're going.
Yeah. I won't get to
inches?
him, but I go over here. We have. Actually, I don't even know if I really want to go for him. Okay, go there. He's a pistol, so he can shoot anyway, to be honest. Alright, well, you're probably going to delete me with these aberrants and their stratagem because I failed every ability. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is. This guy's going to charge in too.
Yep.
It's a 1 inch or whatever. He makes it.
He makes it on 2.
Beep. Ahriman doesn't want to die pointlessly. The prince won't do anything. Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna intervene with my Patriarch. I like that. Against these 3.
spend 1 command point. I have Vigilante. I spend 1 command point
So
to get +1 to wounds.
I will spend 2 command points to fight when I die.
Okay. Let's see who swings. 13 and 8. Okay.
13 and 8. Yep.
All right. 8 into the Patriarch.
Yep. And you failed purchase.
2.
You passed purchase.
Yeah, I did. I passed that one.
Passed 1.
Oops, I messed up. So 8 of them. Then 8 guys into the Patriarch. Reroll 1s.
Nice. 5 to wound goes force.
4s. All right, he has 8 saves.
8 saves. 8 5-ups. Okay, boss only takes 4.
All right. And 13 over there, which will be 6. Take out 2 of these. Okay, this is fine. 2s. 3s. 8 so far. So 8 plus 5, 13 saves. -1.
15 6-ups. Followed by 5-ups. 2.5. That was really good.
All right.
And they'll both fight into Sangors.
Okay.
And I'll put a wound on somebody in there. 2s to hit. See if I block those. 2s to wound. 5, 10, 12 saves. And let me just do the 2 tails really quick. 1 hit. No, so 12 saves.
5 ups.
5 ups.
6, 7.
7.
70. Okay.
Prince can activate next.
Yeah, Prince into those dudes. He'll hit.
Yep.
They have 4 saves.
1 damage
Yeah,
each.
feel the pains,
so
yeah.
feel the pains. 1 more guy. The wound carries over. So his attacks when he dies. Sorry, that's too many.
That's all right.
Power pick. 2 hits for the Primus. 2 wounds in the Zangors. Rending Claw. 3 hits. And 3s. 2 more, so 4 saves total.
2 more.
The Patriarch will go next. 4 hits only, and 3s rerolling the wound. Reroll the wound. 4 saves from the Patriarch.
1.
The Aberrants will activate the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Power picks all in the Zangors. 9 saves.
5.
And the Rending Claws. Give me 8 more.
So 7, yeah.
All right.
That tickled.
So it's your turn. Would you like to fight again?
Yeah, why not? Spending 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 here, 2 there.
Yep.
6 into the Aberrants. 11 saves.
11.
Yeah.
Pretty good. 11 6-ups. And 5-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that kills them all. Yep, so that's 4 guys that fight when they die. Alright, these 4 guys. And 3s. Only 5 wounds from the fix.
5, that's it, that's it. You're not gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me, I know.
3 more.
3 more.
And rending claws. That's better. And 3s. Another 7.
3 more.
3 more. So that brings us to morale. Zangor's dead unless you save him.
I will spend 2 command points to save him.
Yep. Bottom of turn 4, Matt got hold an objective, kill a unit, and he killed more units than me. But I held more objectives than him, so my score also went up by 1. Matt got another Reaper point, a 3rd Engineer point, and his first Headhunter point. So the total score is 15 for me and 13 for Matt. Going into turn 5. So that was the end of my movement phase on turn 5. I've brought in the last of my army, my 20-man flamer bomb, and my acolytes. Unfortunately, I didn't regen a command point on lying in wait, which would have let me perfect ambush the other squad. That's all right, though. I'm going to hopefully kill Ahriman with the Kellermorph and some of the flamers, and the rest are going to hopefully chip up this Demon Prince, who's pretty nasty. We'll see what I do. Okay, so Psychic phase, Might from Beyond on them.
Okay.
Passes on an 8. I will use a command point to reroll one of these. It passes on a 12, and do I get it back? I do. So that passed, thankfully. The Magus will try to smite these Zangors, which passes on a 6.
I will deny with Ahriman.
Yep.
On
Stopped it.
11.
And the other Primus or Patriarch will do Psychic Stimulus onto the Acolytes, which perils, and he'll take 2, which would kill him.
Yeah, I guess we have to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, you already used the re-roll. It just dies.
I did just use the reroll, so he's dying.
He just
He's taking mortal wounds with him.
Yeah. Just didn't
So I
think.
explode. The
Yep.
Zangors, only 1
One.
dies.
All right.
Your Prince takes 4.
Did I get the command point from your command point roll? No. Did you get your command point?
I did.
Okay.
2 to the Prince.
Yep.
My Acolytes. So I perils on my Patriarch trying to cast Psychic Stimulus onto my Acolytes. I rolled double 1s and exploded. I killed myself, and now everything within 6 inches is taking D3 mortal wounds. So 1 Zangor, 2 to the Prince. Acolytes take 2. And no
Which squad? Yeah, 1, 4, and then this one last gets lost 2.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
one lost 2. That one's on range, and on range Magus takes 3. She's down to 1. And the Guardsmen take 2. Not ideal. And he's dead. Okay. Shooting. We'll do a pistol into there.
Okay.
Hits. Doesn't wound. Kellermorph into Ahriman.
Okay.
6 shots.
Ahriman wishes he was in cover.
6 more shots.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's going to be 12 hits total. And forced wounds.
Yep.
Only 4 wounds, minus 1 AP.
Okay. I'll command point that
Yep.
one. Why not? Good. So I take 2.
All right. So a whole bunch of flamers at him. 4, 5, 6, 7. We really want him to die. So
Okay,
we'll do
all right.
13 at him.
Ahriman?
And the remaining 3 and a demo charge at that guy.
Okay.
So 3 flamers at the Prince. 10. 6s. 2 armor saves.
Is it 6?
I'm sorry. 1 armor save.
And it's a really good 6.
Yeah.
Nah, he's good.
Demo charge is 2 shots, 1 hit, and 3 wounds. 1 wound for the Prince.
Good.
Yep. And then 13 for Ahriman. 10.
Goodbye,
13.
Ahriman. Goodbye, sweet prince.
1, 2, 3, 47. So So we're rolling into batches. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Looking for 5s. It's gonna be 18 saves for Ahriman.
I should have just stayed back if I was smart. 18. He's
very
dead. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. He was the least effective left.
All these dudes will... Whatever, I'm not gonna waste the time. Let's discharge. This unit's gonna go into the Prince.
Which one?
Those
guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Prince, the Termi, and the rubrics they can't see.
The Termi. The Termi rolls 1s, 2 hits.
Yep, that's your first one.
The Prince. Nothing. The Prince. He rolls 1s. Nothing. All right.
And I make it on
you
a
made
10.
it. Why couldn't you roll 1s?
Yeah.
I'll take the win.
Yeah.
Just clean up everything.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend 1 command point to use vets on my acolytes.
I don't know what that does, but sure.
+1.
+1, okay.
And my Magus is going to charge yours.
I want one like that.
6. Right up. So I'll start with the acolytes.
Yep.
9, 10 on the Prince. 2s to hit for my promise. 3 rolling 1s for my banner. 4s to wound with -4. And I guess it's all the same, so 4s to wound.
Yep.
17 invulnerables for the Prince.
All right.
And I got my cultist knives if you somehow survive. Yeah.
That's 7. Yeah. Unfortunately, he needed 1 more.
I have more attacks too.
Oh, yeah, definitely dead.
And then 4 picks are going to go into your Termi Sorcerer.
Okay.
No, no, mess with him. You know what? Sure. I'll do Termi Sorcerer 2s. And 2s. Give me 6 on the Termi Sorcerer.
What's the AP?
AP 4 and 2
shit.
damage each.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. All right, 2 into the rubric reins, 2s. 3 rolling 1s for the banner, and 2s.
Such a crazy amount.
This is ridiculous. Only 3.
3.
Yep.
3.
And I'll consolidate. I won't engage them again.
I didn't mean I'd ever pull
Oh,
the
you
guy
didn't
that
pull
you were
that? Okay,
engaged.
no. I will engage
left
them.
him.
And if that's the case, I will trap
Yeah.
the dude.
May as well, right?
Yeah. I'll swing it with you.
I'm going to interrupt for the Zangor.
Yep.
This is the most absurd thing, but I will interrupt with it.
Still no Zango, interrupt that.
Hits.
Yep.
I forgot to use the 1 command point. Whatever, I'll just hit you. 2 saves.
All
2
right.
-1.
6 up armor, and I'll try to pass it off to the guys on 4-ups. No.
Exactly 1 dies in both
exactly.
sides. Yep.
Kill 1 and my guy. Do I want a command point that? That feels silly.
Right? It's like,
That feels very silly.
of your last command point, would you like to use it?
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I don't. It doesn't work.
All right,
So
it
she's
fails.
dead and the guy dies. I'll leave the one in combat with you. Make you fly back at
The
least.
lone Zangor stands.
All right. That was top of turn 5. I killed a unit. I held an objective. I'm on 5 objectives, so I got the bonus. I got another Reaper point, putting me at 3. Or actually 2 more Reaper points, putting me at 3. 1 more Engineer to max that out, and another Butcher's Bill. So the total score is going to be 22-13, going in the bottom of 5.
I'm just throwing all my dudes at him. We're going to see how bolters and flamers do. Yeah. Gaze of Fate goes off.
Yep.
He's going to smite into this little stabby dude.
Yep.
Goes off for 3.
I'll take 3. Or I'll try to pass off 3.
Okay.
I pass off 2. So
Okay.
he takes 1. He's done 3 and 2 of these guys down.
This dude's going to smite down here for 1.
Okay.
Into these dudes.
Yep. The red ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
This sorcerer
You
is
said
going to
1?
smite. Yeah. Smite goes off for 1. He will target smite into them as well. Why not?
Okay. I'll put myself in
Firestorm.
combat.
Go fails.
Yep.
Next to him will smite into
Actually,
him.
I won't.
So it goes off. The smite will hit them for 3. He will use the Hellfire into him. That will go off
Yep.
for 2.
5 total. 7, 6 are feeling pain so far. Ooh, 2 are still alive.
Baby smite. Goes off for 1 into, I guess, the flamers.
Yep. 6.
Another one into him. Goes off into the flamers for another 1.
Oh, so that was flamers.
These are both flamers.
So 2 flamers go down.
That'll be all of my stuff.
Yep.
Let's go to the shooting phase. He is now free, so whenever, I guess it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to shoot. It keeps him from doing what he wants to do. Over here, they will bolter into these guys.
Yep. 3s.
4 dead. This squad next to him, same thing. We'll start with the little hand flamer. 5 shots. 2.
AP1.
IP2.
2 go down.
And then they're bolters. 5 more dead. 8-2. These guys shooting into these dudes.
Yep.
3 dead.
6 up feeling pains. 2 dead.
2 dead. Second Terminator Lord. They all hit. 2.
6 feeling pains.
All right, they're dead, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Over here, he will bolter into the Sanctus.
Yep.
2 saves, -1.
Yep. Invuls.
2 damage each.
And I'll try to pass him off. And I pass 1 off, so he's down to 1, and 1 guardsman dies.
All right, I have nothing left to shoot, so let's go to assaults.
Yep.
These guys are gonna charge him.
Okay.
Why not?
6 shots. All miss.
Charge range. Ah! They fail. The big bird's gonna charge. He'll charge both squads.
Okay. So Kellermorph. Nope. And guardsman. 9 shots. 1 hit.
Okay.
No wounds.
No wounds. He's gonna charge that squad.
Lewis?
This guy. He's gonna
Sure.
charge over here. Why not? Believe. He
No.
fails. The guy next to him is gonna do the same thing. He might make it. Woo! He's gonna get himself killed. All right, go over here. These guys will charge. Nobody. Nah. Yeah, we'll charge over there. We'd like to consolidate some stuff away from you before you murder my face. 10.
Yep.
Let's go to combats. You can't interrupt anywhere, so we'll just do Big Bird. 2 attacks on the Kellermore, 5 into the little dudes.
Yep.
Little dudes.
Yep.
Okay. Killing on 2s. 4 dead. No, sorry, 3 dead. Yeah, 3 dead. 2 into Kellermorph. They hit.
Yep.
Tables wounds. 2 saves.
5 ups. I'll use my once per game formed Emperor Regal.
Okay.
Fails, and I'll try to pass it off. I don't pass it off, so he's dead.
He's dead. This guy will punch into here.
Yep.
3 attacks. He hits. 3 dead.
3 dead. Okay.
Anything live over there? No, okay, those guys are still left. Okay. He will consolidate. Okay, the staff will hit. 1 save, -1.
6 up. Kill a guy.
4 guys. They will all hit.
Yep.
And 2 saves.
2 saves. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. They will consolidate to this objective.
Yep.
It won't matter too much. Yeah, we'll
So I'll swing back with 2 guardsmen.
Yep.
1 hit, or 2 hits. No wounds.
There.
Okay. Their leadership 8. You killed
Yeah.
8. D6 die.
And there you go.
So that was the end of turn 5. Matt had an awesome turn. His Zangor that lived just got him a huge amount of points. It got him to
Big
kill
Zangor
more.
that lived.
It got him a maxed Headhunter. He was able to hold the same amount of objectives. Huge swing there. So in the end, he ended up with 9 points that turn, bringing his total up to 21 to my 23, because I also maxed Reaper. So I'm up by 2. Let's see how it unfolds turn 6. So my turn 6, I barely did anything. Most of my army's dead. Matt's army's also pretty dead. The only thing I really have to worry about now is his dark matter crystal. I kind of just ran as much as I could out of range of his army to just try to survive for one more turn. I had plays to go for like killing a unit, but it would just be trading a unit and has the potential to go badly for me. So I'm sitting up 2 points. We're going to hold the same amount of objectives. Matt's going to get one more engineer, which unfortunately is going to make us 1 point below me, but I'm hoping that I can prevent him from killing a unit. If I can, then I should be good, and if I can't, then he's going to get me by 1. We'll see.
So I've teleported in movement phase, my 5 rubrics in a perfect placement here. 3 in rapid fire, 1 out, and they're going to go for the kill. And just in case they don't, I've got a prince over here. I'm about to warp time over here real quick. Let me actually do that. I might as well just do that. Let's end the movement, psychic phase. 1 command point gives this guy warp time. 1 more command point gives him +2 to cast. He's going to cast warp time on the prince. Ah, it will go off exactly.
Yep, I'll try to stop. Oh, who's casting?
Yeah,
oh,
this
nice.
guy. That's why I did that
good
one.
Move.
I was like, there's so much shenanigans, which I'll put him like right here. Shooting. Over here, I'm going to spend 1 command point to give them +1 to wounds, giving me 7 shots. 3s to hit. They will all hit.
It's probably done here.
I think so. I think that's done, so 2s to wounds. 5 dead.
So that's going to be game.
That's game, man. Like,
Good game.
That dark matter crystal came in clutch right at the end. I'd like to say I remembered it. I actually forgot it all game.
That was an awesome game. Unfortunately, Matt stole it from me on the last turn. I made a mistake with my screen and left him exactly enough to fit 5 Marines. He punished me for it and got the last point. There were a couple of key moments in the game. One Zangor lived off of perils from my Patriarch, then killed a Magus for a 2-character swing and the kill more point, and he held an objective. One Zangor cost me 4 victory points, unfortunately, so that was huge. Matt played a really tight game. He knew what he had to do. He played really defensively. Another big turning point was the fact that he got second turn. Both our armies really like getting second turns. That was a huge advantage from the get-go for him. I did what I could to try to mitigate that, and for most of the game, I was doing well with the scoring. I was ahead for almost all of it, but towards the end, I just started running out of steam because I had to get so aggressive early, and Matt pulled it away at the last second with that one Zangor. So, unfortunately, we lost by 1 point here, but it was a really great game.
All right, so that game definitely was different. Never played Gene Circle. I know the general idea. I just tried to play defensive, screen him out. There's definitely some rules I didn't know about his. Definitely some also mistakes, even knowing his rules. I definitely killed off my first Zangor unit pointlessly, but the second one came in clutch, just cleaned up most of his killing power, and most importantly survived with 1 model left, and thanks to the whole peril situation, just swung the entire game back and forth. He had the option of vecting that, but I think he didn't choose to because he needed needed the command points to bring in his other 2 units later on. Whether that would have changed things, I don't know. But that Zangor is just surviving the entire thing, basically netting 2 character kills with him trying to kill him. Pretty much swung it in my game. Like that was the MVP of the match right there, the lone survivor. That was a great game. Nick was a fantastic opponent to play. I would say neither of us rolled bad or good. It was pretty average. There's no crazy good or bad rolls there. Besides the 1 perils there, I'll give him that. That was pretty bad. But he used his command reroll and got himself into that. But yeah, great game.
So there you have it. It was an incredibly close game. One of the things you may have noticed is just how technically tactical both of the players were being. And they were using some advanced tournament tactics that we teach at Knights at the Game Table Pro. Now, if you'd like to learn more about some of these tactics and maybe have one of these 2 incredible players help you design an army list, or maybe even learn some of these advanced tactics that can help you win games, click on the link in the description and you'll find out more about Knights at the Game Table Pro. Thanks ever so much for watching, and stay tuned to find out who's going to be playing next month on Knights at the Game Table Masters.
Next month on Knights Masters, Dark Eldar versus Orcs.